talk about the lesser of two sequels, or two more sequels. Back to the Future Part 2 is my least favorite of the series. Yes, it is. And the story continues off basically right after the first movie. So, as Doc and Marty are, Doc has picked up Marty and Jennifer at the end of the first movie because he needs help with him and their kids in the future. So while they're on their way to the future, he knocks out Jennifer, so with this little device that makes it seem like once she wakes up, everything is a dream. And then the hard part starts. Doc has Marty switch places as his son, who looks solely identical to Marty. So Marty takes the place of his son, because if he doesn't, Biff's grandson, grandson Griff, will frame, what was his name? I just call him McFly. I don't know the name of his son, I forgot. But he's gonna frame his son, and his son will go to jail that same day and get like life in prison, and then his sister will try and break him out, and she'll get like 20 years because the justice system works in the future real fast. Now that they abolished all lawyers. But yeah, that's the cold part. So yeah, that happens, and they think whatever they did is done. Unfortunately, Marty goes to a thrift shop or antique store and buys an almanac. And old Biff discovers that there's a a DeLorean. Okay? And not only is it flying, he discovers it's a time machine. And he remembers Doc Brown and Marty. So what does he do? What he does is he takes the almanac that Doc throws away from Marty, picks it up after eavesdropping on the conversation they have, and he steals the time machine to go back to 1955 to give the book to himself so he can better his chances of not only getting Jennifer, being the richest man on the planet, but also being the biggest bigwig in history, or the biggest asshole in history. So now Doc and Marty has to go all the way back to 1955, get the book back, and set everything right again, because the 1985 they went back to was like a South LA 1985. Yeah, it was that ghetto looking and bad. Back to the Future Part 2 is my least favorite. I don't care for it as much because it's nothing but Back to the Future 1.5. I don't consider it a true sequel. Not until Part 3. It was just the same movie. It was just shot like... You know how you have a video game, a racing video game, and you race on a track, and then when you want to race on that track again, they have a reverse side of that track. So you race on the same track, but it's going back the other way. That's kind of this. It's kind of like in a different direction. It's the same movie, but in reverse, if you will. So Back to the Future gets a B-, because it was, they had a good story, they had a good thing going with it, but it was just too much the first movie. That's bad. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about Back to the Future Part 2. Did y'all love it? Did y'all hate it? I'm pretty sure, I know Confused Matthew hated Back to the Future Part 2. And I would have to agree with them on it. It is Back to the Future 1.5. But yeah, the best one is yet to come, so see y'all on the next one. Later.